Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Hamlin, and I'm a coach. And I want to offer you 3 tips for setting goals here at the beginning of 2016. One of the tips for setting goals is to try to distinguish between what you think you should be doing with what you want to do. It's very helpful to try to rate each of the goals that you put down on paper in terms of how much do you want them and how much do you think versus how much do you think you should want them. So it's an important distinction because what you'll find is that the goals that you really want have a high want to factor. Those are the ones that you're more likely to succeed with. And it's so easy to list all sorts of goals for the new year that you think you should be accomplishing. But unless you take the time to sort that out, you're kind of setting yourself up for some disappointment. The second thing you want to do with goals is you list them on paper is you want to look at, okay, how realistic is this? Um, one of the former presidents of World Vision years ago said in one of his books that people tend to overestimate what they can accomplish in one year, and they tend to underestimate what they can accomplish in 10 years. And I've thought about that very often, and I've found it to be often true in my own life. So you want to try to scale your goals so that they're realistic for the time frame that you're envisioning. If you're thinking of a 3-month goal, then really ask yourself, is this realistic for 3 months? Given the way life happens and the interruptions that I can't plan ahead for, and just the way things go, is this realistic? So try to make it so that it fits with the amount of time you have and the resources that you have, and the kinds of how many other factors beyond your control are in the mix. A third tip for setting goals is to make them flexible. And what I mean by that is if you think of a goal, it's a goal is really a specific behavioral objective that is really one instance of a bigger vision. So, for example, somebody might say, I want to be a professional musician, and they have in their mind that the only way they can do that is if they get into this one particular school of music, and they have their future outlined in terms of getting into that one school. Well, lo and behold, they don't achieve that goal because they apply to the school, they get ready for it, but they don't get accepted. So now what? They're devastated. But when you have a flexible goal, you find that there's different ways to skin the cat, and you have the broader vision uh, that's looming behind the goal, like a big billboard that's behind you as you're talking about your goal. And the big billboard has something on it that's much bigger than what can be done in 2 months, 3 months, or even a year. And so when something comes up in life that frustrates you from meeting your goals, then you can fall back on that bigger vision and you can make a new goal that fits with the current realities. So that's what it means to set flexible goals. They're specific, they have a specific time involved, they're measurable, but they have this quality within them that taps into a bigger vision. Now, what I've done is make up a little tool that might help you in your setting goals. And it's a little bit different than anything you've seen before. I structured it as a worksheet that's kind of set up like a restaurant menu. So it's looking at different ways that you can come at different angles that you can look at your goals, just the same way you'd look at a meal from different angles as you scan through a menu in a restaurant. Now, this PDF worksheet is available in the members area, the free membership area at my site, stepsforchange.com. So if you're watching this video there at the site, then just click on one of the yellow buttons or one of the buttons in the margins that says Get Access Now, and you'll be given instructions on how to join the free membership site. And then you can download the worksheet. Then there's a whole host of other tools there that you might benefit from. Thanks for listening.